to them. The all-seeing guys. The all-seeing guys. With Greg and Joe. The all-seeing guys. The all-seeing guys. Greg and Joe.
Hello, welcome to episode 220 of the All Seeing Guys podcast with Greg and Joe. I, of course, am Greg, and I'm joined as always over the Skype waves by who the fuck are you?
Joe, I'm sorry, Miss Jackson.
Ah, very good. He went there. He went there.
I had that in the back pocket. That
Ah, he must have been sitting on that one for a fair few years.
just
tonight's the night.
just 20 odd.
Tonight's the night.
That's it. I'm putting that out there.
Straight off, I hope audio sounds alright. I'm recording a bit differently. I've got my Zoom mic, but it's plugged into the computer and it's recording through Logic, which I didn't think it would do, and that's what's happening. I know last time I used the Zoom mic, there was a lot of noise. That was like me just hitting the mic or like the lead for my headphones hitting it. It was very annoying, so I'm going to try not to touch anything.
It picks up everything.
It does pick up. It's rather sensitive, so I've turned it right down, hopefully not too down. But anyway, enough of that ball bags. It is a wonderful, Thursday, wet. Well, it's not wonderful at all, actually. It's miserable outside. It's fucking
It's a bit
miserable.
rough out there. It's a bit rough. It's been a bit cold.
I am entering this podcast with drinking a can of Fierce Beer. Beach
Beer.
Boulevard. Hazy IPA. It's a 5.5, and it's actually a big can as well.
I
It's
was gonna,
quite
yeah,
nice.
I saw that earlier. It looked like an energy drink, and I was like,
Yeah, it's no, it's not. It's definitely alcoholic and not an energy drink. I hate energy drinks.
no, I've
But
got,
no, I've got enough energy. I don't need energy drinks.
I've gone. If we're boasting about drinks, I've got here a nice Western Gold. It's the
Ooh.
Lidl
Ooh.
bourbon.
Ooh,
It's good though. Can't complain.
yeah.
It is
I heard a
decent.
lyric. I heard a lyric in a song recently, and it was like, "If I was cocaine or a bottle of Jack, I'd be invited to every frat. But when you get older, you only want me when you're sad."
What the fuck song was that?
I don't know what it was called. I like the video for it. I can't. That's some weird band. I don't like any of the other songs, but that one's pretty catchy. I mean, it's called Maybe Man or something.
Okay.
I like the video to it. But anyway, yeah, that lyric it stood out to me. I was like, yeah, I'm not always sad, but I understand that. It's a
I enjoy
progressive
it.
lyric.
I'm no longer drinking on my own, so
I'm on Skype now. Where we're talking over the Skype waves.
Yeah.
No longer drinking on your own.
totally justified.
I was a little shout out, by the way. I was mentioned in. See if I can find the link to it. Not that I can read the link out, but just so I can see what the fuck it's called. I was in a. Well, I wasn't in it. I think I was cut from it. I've not listened to it the way through yet. But a audio documentary came out today. You can find it on BBC Sounds because it was a BBC documentary. It's only about 18 minutes long. It's called Star Wars: The Empire Strikes Cash.
Nice.
It's all about Star Wars toy collecting. They mentioned me in the book in it. They did interview both me and Gianni for it, but I had a quick skim through this morning and I could only really hear Gianni in it, so I'm not sure if I even made the cut. But I get mentioned, so if anyone fancies giving that a listen, go check it out. It's pretty interesting if you like that sort of thing, and even if you don't. How have you been, Joe?
Yeah, I'm sweet, man. No interviews or documentaries made about my existence, which is absolutely fine by me, in all honesty.
Not yet.
Yeah, man, working away, getting ready for Christmas, decorated the flat. Got a me and Becca. We talked about advent calendars, and I hadn't really like had one in many years. It wasn't like a big deal. But she wanted to get one, and it was like, why don't we get one that we can just both have? And I was like, cool.
Yeah.
But like, she was just like, but not like a chocolate one.
Yeah.
So we got this. It's called Merry Spicemas.
Oh, nice.
And it's basically the drug spice, which we smoke.
You'll be hooked by week 3.
Yeah.
You'll be dead by Christmas.
So we
the last door's empty.
If we're both off in the morning, we prang out in the morning, and if not, we wait until after work. No, it's it's a spice-based advent calendar, and every single day is a different spice like seasoning.
Yeah.
So there's been some good ones, man. Like there was we had one which was like for like Texas barbecue.
Oh,
and
nice.
You can scan a QR code and it gives you like a meal idea and stuff like that. But like the Texas barbecue one was like 4 hours of prep time and fucking marinating.
Yeah.
But it's been pretty good, man. Like there's been some really good ones in there. We had like a pizza one. So I made pizzas. And it was like a pizza seasoning that you just put on top. So that's for those that don't enjoy chocolate. I do recommend the Spice Advent Calendar.
Indiana's got a Barbie one, and like the first door it's huge. The first one like a cuddly toy in it, and then the next day it would be like a jumper for Barbie, trousers for Barbie, shoes for Barbie, and I think Christmas Eve it's an actual Barbie doll.
Yeah. Is it like those old magazines where you build a ship like piece by
piece?
Yeah,
sort of. Yeah, it's fucking big though. It is big, and obviously being December now, we're back into Elf on the Shelf.
Yes,
Indiana,
of course,
so they get up early or late at night, about to doze off, and I'm like, fucking elf, I have to think of somewhere inventive to put it.
Yeah.
The other night, because Indiana calls the elf Catso Cats, she named it many years ago when she was little, so she's called Catso Cats, and we didn't know what to do.
That sounds like an indie band, I'm not going to lie.
It does, doesn't it? So when Indiana was asleep, we got a pen and we wrote Catso Cats was here over her face, and we drew a moustache on her, and then had the cat, and then had the elf sat on her wardrobe holding a pen, and it took Indiana a while to figure out what had happened.
Yeah.
She wasn't happy. She was quite annoyed by it. I'm not a man. I don't need a moustache. She was complaining to everybody at the school gate about it. Some people go deep on
outraged
it,
by it.
Like I last night, night before, I was quite proud of myself. Where I was literally just dozing off in a game. Fucking elf. So I stuck her on my Star Wars shelf in the kitchen, but managed to find a actual right size lightsaber for her.
Oh,
to
thank
hold.
God!
That was good.
You know.
Last night she was on top of the fridge with all of Indiana's like toy foods, having a picnic.
Yeah.
While again, Indiana was up. They're my toys. Like
you tried.
Well, people.
Have you ever been
any
tempted?
ideas are welcome.
Yeah, just a noose. Just
oh God. One of the mums that in the school run in the morning. The first night,
is it all just like in the mornings? Is it all just talking about what did you do for Elf on the Shelf?
No, not really. To be fair, I heard this secondhand. I just stick with Carmel, the nan that I know. I just stick with her in the morning. This mum apparently the first night put the kid to bed while he was asleep, changed his pajamas for Christmas pajamas.
How the fuck?
Yep. Changed the entire like bed sheets and duvet for Christmas themed ones, and made it look like the elf had done it. Like
that's
too
too
much.
That's too much
dedication.
Work. That's
It's
too much work.
It's a lot of work.
These are all just more reasons that I don't want to bear children. In all honesty, fucking so much work, man.
Yeah, it is a bit. It is a bit long.
I mean, you know what? Fair. It's for the kids. It's a fun thing to do.
It's for the kids.
It's good.
And it was Christmas jumper day today at work. The charity day, so I was in my Christmas jumper.
Nice.
Lit up.
Star Wars based, was it? Or...
No, I didn't. Last year, I was in my Darth Vader.
Sorry, that sounded really condescending of me there.
Yeah, it did.
Star Wars based.
No, and it wasn't actually, Joe. Yeah. So last year it was. I had my Darth Vader one on. This year I just went for the blue one I had with a Christmas tree on it, but it has lights and all the lights in the Christmas tree light up. So there's a lot of like group photos today for that. Nice. For the social medias. So anyway, I'm not going to tell you where it is.
No. Funny enough, I've also been
I was about to say
my work social media recently.
Oh yeah, you sent those pictures. That's brilliant.
I won't say much about it, but we did a competition that a school in Kingston won, and they had to come down and do some promo for it. So yeah, that's out there.
That was their prize. They had to come do advertising.
No. They got like a substantial amount of money for like refurbishment in their school.
18 of you stand outside of these sandwich boards on these.
No running.
For 8 hours.
Yeah.
Congratulations, by the way.
Get out.
You don't get to keep the sandwich boards.
Yeah.
There's no sandwiches.
Yeah, no. So we had a photographer come down. And he made us do some photos and stuff like that, and I had to be a part of it. It was all right, I guess. But yeah, I'm now once again on the internet, and the last time that happened, I got fucking turned into a meme on some fucking private
DIY
fucking Facebook group. So
it's hilarious, absolutely hilarious.
So fucking dumb. What else?
What else has been going on? I went back to the Cox actually.
Did you?
Last Saturday.
Couldn't get enough of it, could you?
I couldn't. You know what? It was really nice actually. I popped into Kingston. I wanted to get a jacket. Picked up a lovely Carhartt jacket. And
was that after seeing Dan talking about it? Oh no, he had a Vans jacket, didn't he?
No, I had some cash, physical cash from when I'd done the last toy fair selling the book. So I was like, I'll treat myself. So I went and got this, picked up a lovely, nice, big. It's denim, but it's big and thick and like nice jacket. Treated myself to a couple of Carhartt bits on Black Friday as well from their website.
Did you very now?
Yeah, it was very nice. And I went and did that. Had a wander around. Kingston was obviously pretty manic, and I was like, before I head home, I'm going to pop into the Cox. I really fancy a beer. Popped in, and it was like must have been about 2-3 o'clock on a Saturday afternoon. There was no one in there apart from Guy, who we know. And I haven't seen. You saw him when you went down to see Harry.
Yeah, I did.
Him. I hadn't seen him since pre-COVID, so I haven't seen Guy in
a long time,
like 3+ years, or whatever. And it actually was and it was a nice afternoon. He apologised for not listening to the podcast. He's going to do a big
He said
catch-up,
said that to me as well.
If you do catch up, Guy, and you hear this all this time later, it was a lovely afternoon.
Yeah.
And do you know what? It generally was quite a nice afternoon, just sitting down and catching up, and just fucking ended up having 3 beers.
There you go.
You know?
Yeah.
And it was just quite enjoy. You know, it was like when we were down with Barry that Saturday. Just when it was nice and quiet. I'm old now. It was nice. It was nice and calm and quiet. Not a lot of people around. And
although there was shots.
There was 8 shot. It was all right. I liked that. But it was just a nice, calm afternoon. Kind of like what I miss about the Cox at that sort of time, you know?
Yeah.
Just not really having that for a while. So yeah, I enjoyed that. And then it was all stressful going home because the buses were packed and shit. And it was like, But yeah, no, nice. Other than that, nothing really, really happening my end. No. Just been, life as normal.
That's it, yeah. No, the same. I've been, it's very much been in the situation of going to work and wanting to come home immediately after, and like going out is, even after work, feels like a bit of a tiring sort of thing to do. So I'm right there with you. But I was in Kingston doing Christmas shopping during the week, and it was still early, but it was just
busy, man.
I don't enjoy this time of year, man. There's just too many.
No,
people
it's
around.
A bit manic, innit? I mean, where it's weird at work because like we always get really quiet around like November time.
Yeah, same.
It's like the build up before, and then now it's like a mix of like kind of half being busy, then being really quiet. Like it's a weird one.
Yeah.
I'm working quite a lot over Christmas this year, so that'll be pretty manic. I mean, Christmas Eve ain't Boxing Day, so that'll be quite busy. To be fair, I said to the boss, I did say, to be fair, I did volunteer. I was like, put me down for whatever you need for Christmas. So, and that's what's happening. Although I have got New Year's Day off, not if that means anything.
No, I can't. I don't think I'm going to be doing anything for New Year's Eve this time.
So yeah, see how that goes. I think I'm going to sneeze. No, I'm not. That was an anticlimax, everyone. You're welcome. You're welcome.
Yeah, not. It's that time of year, man, where there's not really a lot. I know, like everyone's just like, oh yeah, Christmas season. It's like time for like meetups and beers. I'm just like, nah, man.
I was trying to arrange to see Victoria the other day. And meeting Victoria's always so. I know she's not listening, so I'll be alright, but it can be hard work trying to find dates. That
I
match
hope.
up.
I hope she decides to start listening and she listens.
Oh, she'll be right. She'll find it funny. But the only day she put forward was obviously the day that we have Christmas horror. So I was like, man, that's the one day I can't do.
Yeah.
And then she literally just sent me a photo of her calendar and was like, just can you fit yourself in? And I literally replied being like, I can't believe you just sent me a picture of your calendar.
Yeah.
Fucking hell,
so,
how old are we now?
That was
like, Jesus Christ. But yeah, Christmas horror's booked in when we sit down, and I've got to go to Indiana's Nativity in the morning first.
Okay.
But luckily it's in the morning, not the afternoon, so that'd be fine.
Yeah.
It's like at 9 in the morning, whatever.
Well, I guess we'll head over for like 11ish.
Yeah, something like that. Yeah, so we're doing Christmas
horror. I don't know why
horror.
we're organising this now and not aired in the group chat.
Long-term listeners will know what we're talking about, where we go, we sit down and watch Christmas-based horror films and just hang out for the day. And just that, to me, that's my Christmas at the moment. That's what I look forward to.
Okay, cool.
I'm looking forward to
Yeah,
that.
no, it should be good.
It should be very good.
Speaking of things that I enjoyed this week, did
hello.
you see the Grand Theft Auto trailer?
Man, it was weird. There were points in that trailer where I was like, it looks too real at points. I don't like it.
Fucking
Do you know what I mean?
shocking.
Like it made me feel a bit on it. There was some
And it's
bits
not
where I
like
was
it's not even like the close-up bits of like faces, which are fucking incredible. It's more of seeing like
the long shots and stuff.
the long shots, the like the sort of I don't know, like frantic moments or sort of active sort of moments in it all look really fucking great. Like,
do you ever remember the opening to the first Resident Evil where they used real people in the intro? They used like actors.
I didn't actually play the Resident Evil series.
No, I know, but I just wondered if you'd ever seen the opening to it. So they use like real actors in the opening, and it always made me feel a bit weird. And that trailer gave me the same feeling at points where it looked like real actors.
It's fucking
at points.
unreal. Like,
and I was like,
so
oh, they've used real actors.
bonkers.
That's weird. And but to be fair, I was watching it on my phone.
Yeah,
the first time. When I got home watching on the TV, I was like, oh no, it's just great graphics. But yeah, no, it looks amazing. And to be fair, and again, I never got as massively into GTA as like you and Ed, only because the reason being that I just struggle with massive maps and massive stories. I don't play it for weeks or months, come back to it and have no idea where the fuck I am or what I'm doing. This one's probably going to be just as much, but I still buy them. Like I still have them.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
Like I'll still get them, and I still will play them. I think I just never end up finishing them because I just get all confused where I am and what I'm doing.
I didn't know about Red Dead Redemption 2 until I think either Ed or Chris fucking said it, and I was like, "What? No way, fucking!" And then I was just like on it, like.
Oh yeah, I got Red Dead 2. I really enjoyed the Red Dead games.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, it looked incredible. It looked amazing.
Stunning, man. I can't.
A hell of a wait though for it to come
Oh,
out.
what a fucking kick in the shit!
You know what? Like, it wasn't even until I saw you guys talking in the group. I didn't even clock it said 2025.
Oh, mate.
I was like, oh, it must be coming next year. And then I saw you guys being like, oh, that's a shitter. It's not till. Man. And I was like, oh shit.
I was genuinely convinced it was going to be next year. Genuinely convinced. I think everyone was convinced it was going to be next year. Like, why would you do a trailer for something that's not out for 2 years?
I know.
Fuckers.
Just to whet the appetite.
But there's been so much fucking shit. Like, they've had leaks. They've had, like, big time leaks.
That's probably why.
Someone leaked, like...
Because the trailer was leaked just before... That's why they released it.
They released it because it got leaked, yeah. Apparently... I think someone released or someone hacked them and got hold of 90 videos. It was like 50 hours worth of like playing footage, like...
Wow.
But all in like the stages of obviously it being like designed and stuff. So...
Yeah.
That's all... They've just been trying to fucking cover that... Not cover it up, but like sort of... stop it from being spread about.
Yeah, of course, yes. That's probably why they just released the trailer. I hear you.
I don't know what. Yeah, I mean, some people are just like, oh, it ruins it, like, and it's like it doesn't at all, man. You just like, I'm gonna completely forget about all of this, even before 2025. Like, so I'm just gonna forget it all came out.
Yeah.
And then I'm just gonna fucking play it, and it's gonna be great.
I put Cyberpunk. I think I'm getting for Christmas, but I think I'm getting like. The ultimate one that's got all the add-ons on it as well. Obviously, it's been sorted out, but it's also got that add-on, that mini download thing they've released recently. But everyone's like raving about. I think it's got all that in one.
They've really managed to like claw back like the
everyone I've spoken to says it's got. Ed was like, "You'll love it." It's like even Lewis was like, "Yeah, it's really good." Like
I enjoyed it when it first came out, and I know a lot of people had issues because of glitches and stuff. But
I had issues with it glitching and stuff. Not too bad, but in the end I didn't have a lot of monies, and it gave me the chance to return it, so I did.
Yeah.
But I'm happy now it's found its way back to me.
No, I get it.
In a full new, next gen console form.
Mm-hmm. No.
So I'm ready and raring to go on that one. We have I say quite a lot, considering last week we had barely any Geez drops. We actually have quite a few Geez drops this time round, and I have a couple of audio ones too. 3 audio ones in fact.
Crikey.
Yeah, here we go. So should we go into a bit of Geez dropping, do you reckon?
I'm down. I'm absolutely down for that.
Geez dropping, where we hear snippets of a conversation heard by you or us and read them out of our context. What did you hear? What did you hear? Geez drop.
Having a
Boom. I'm going to go straight away because I've got Sam's here. I've got a couple from Sam.
Mm-hmm.
From Sam on the tram. The first one.
Sam on the tram. Love it.
Yep. She had to go onto Nan's Facebook to get rid of all the threatening messages.
I've said it before, man. Like different generations have like different insights on Facebook, and I really want to see like the 60 plus. I want
for
insight into the 60 plus Facebook.
Probably just threatening first
what are they going to do
and stuff like that.
Gonna break your hip. Already done it, love.
She had to go on Nan's Facebook to get rid of all the threatening messages. Oh my god!
I want to read them. I want to read their messages. I bet they are
really
vile.
Another one from Sam. I don't think this was heard on the tram. He sent this one separately, but here we go. I've got diabetes socks.
It's a weird flex.
It is a weird flex.
It's a weird flex.
Why
are they different?
I get Veruca sock.
Yeah.
But diabetes socks.
Do they like? How do they differ?
Sugar into insulin into. I
was going to say, how do they differ from a standard sock?
Yeah. What goes on there? What is a diabetes sock? Do they exist? I'm going to Google it actually. Diabetes socks. Let's have a little look, shall we? Someone's probably just like, yes, we know all about diabetes socks. Don't
Stop
Google
searching
it.
us.
Oh, they are a thing. They are a thing.
They are a thing.
Diabetes socks.
Is it like tights?
It is. No, they're little socks. Hang on a minute. These aren't diabetes socks at all. These are just normal. Oh, hang on a minute. No, they are. They are. Diabetic socks, men's 6-pack.
What do they
What
do?
makes 6 pair? Oh, I think it helps with circulation.
Ah, okay. That makes sense.
Kind of like going on a plane, maybe.
Ah, yeah.
There we go.
Okay, fair enough. All right.
Now.
As you were.
How many did you have?
I have one here from Wayne.
Go on, Wayne.
It was actually a conversation between him and his girlfriend, but it was I think it was what she said that made him laugh a lot. It just says he said, "How'd you find out if a sausage is cooked? I like to do the squeeze test." And the girlfriend said, I found timing it works better as I don't like to squeeze a sausage.
Yeah, no, I can't argue that one.
Who doesn't like squeezing a sausage?
Can't argue with that one.
Top Shagger sent this one in.
Thanks, Luke.
Yeah, sorry. Yeah, Luke.
That's what I was just reconfirming. It's all right, he likes Top Shagger. We've had confirmation from Fran, he likes Top Shagger.
Good stuff, yeah. Belts on the way. It's not. It said, overheard in Primark, and if after what this guy said, I feel like I should keep a close eye on him. He just said, why don't kids dress sexy anymore?
Oh, that is a weird thing to say.
It is.
That is a weird thing to say. They do, don't they? Unnecessarily so. Not that I find them sexy, but sometimes I'm like, why is that kid dressed like that?
Just like you saying they dress sexy is not you saying that you find them sexy.
No.
Sexy is a style. Let's just, Yeah, it's just this is kind
I
of.
always remember.
Just kind of
I
that
must have
awkward
been,
ground right now.
I was definitely in more lanes. That would have been junior school. I think I was probably year 4, maybe. So I was young, really young. And I always remember this girl, Chantel, stood up on the front of her skirt. Had flipped. You couldn't see it. It looks like it went above her knees or anything. But the front of her skirt kind of flipped up.
Yeah.
And it had like a lip at the front where it's set up where she was sitting down.
Yeah.
And I remember another girl was like, Chantel, sort your skirt out. It's sexy. Like it was like the worst. Like it was like the worst thing in the world.
You're being too
sexy. I remember hearing that and being like, is it? Oh yeah, okay.
Yeah, so that's where your entry level of sexy was.
It was, yeah. Just a little flip, just a little turn up on the bottom of the skirt. Don't show those knees. Yeah. No, not those knees.
You know me. I mean, I'm a man that likes a little turn up of a skirt.
Get those shins out. Lift that skirt enough to show me those shins. That's a Fighting Rabbit lyric, isn't it? That's Fighting Rabbit lyric, isn't it?
What's that?
The twist. Lift that skirt to show me those shins in the twist.
Oh, I think
do the twist. But that's one of the lines in that Fighting Rabbit song.
Okay.
Yeah, lift your skirt up to show me those shins. Like that. I have a geese shop that I heard.
Did you?
Yeah, it was in the car park. I was getting my car and there was a couple talking. And I heard one of them say, give me your dream and I'll see what I can do with it.
That person's just been scammed. They've absolutely just been scammed.
Yeah, it sounds like it, didn't it? Yeah, I had no idea what was going on.
Give me your dream.
It didn't sound like they really knew each other either. Like they just had an interview or something.
Just give me 3 seconds of your time and I'll sell you the world.
Give me a dream and I'll see what I can do with it.
Fucking A. What dream would you give him, Greg? Just to be the one where
you're...
Would it be the one where you're
the
fighting...
one when I shit a ringing phone out, I think. It's the one I'll give
or
them.
when you fought the Vietnamese... the ghost of Vietnamese... prosthetic makers.
Oh my god, I forgot all about that dream.
It's so good. It's my favourite
or the one when I was driving on the roof of a double-decker bus, steering it like a boat with Ben Affleck. That's the same dream. That's the same dream when I had a hoodie made out of Indian food.
I miss dreaming, man. I really do miss dreaming.
Yeah, me too. I only see these because they pop up on my Facebook.
Yeah.
I wonder if there's a dream memory on there today. Let's have a quick butchers. Is there a dream memory on here? No, it's all.
It's all fucking bullshit.
Oh, look, and I've a poster for Dice Rollers playing New Year's. Better get it down there 8 years ago.
Want to go and see that? You're about 8 years late.
Although I have quite a potent update here from 11 years ago. Must be Christmas soon. I just saw an advert for sellotape.
Duracell batteries, man. They're the ones every year. Come out of nowhere.
No dreams on here this time. Oh, another one. New Year's 11 years ago. That was a good gig, man. That was Rattlesnake and the Resuscitators. I remember that poster.
Oh, yeah. I remember that.
That was a good gig. And apparently 11 years ago, Phil Mitchell was in Oceana at Kingston on the 22nd of December doing an appearance. Well, the guy who plays Phil Mitchell. No dreams, though. No dreams.
Damn.
No dreams.
Oh, well.
No
There's
dreams.
always next episode.
There's always next time.
Let's try and have dreams.
Fran has sent one. I don't know who sent this to me. If it might have been Sam. If you sent this to me, I can't remember who sent it. Maybe I heard it, and someone's heard. I've written down here. I don't even want to be in here. I don't know where that, who heard that, or who sent it. I simply just got written down here. I don't want to be in here.
That's great.
Get the fuck out.
I wonder where they were.
Where are you? Oh, I might have heard that walking. No, maybe. I don't know. I might have heard that when I was walking around Kingston. You know what? If you've sent that and I've claimed it, I apologise. I don't remember. I have got one from Fran, but I think maybe we'll jump into some of the audio ones first. Now, let's see if I can find this one. Where is the... God, we've not messaged for... Where's the bloody group with everyone in it?
Yeah.
Oh, we go. Bagel Gravy Train. That's the one, isn't it? That's the one. Bagel Gravy Train.
I wish I could remember why it got changed to that.
I knew I should have screen captured it, because now I'm just like scrolled. Oh, is that it? Yes. Okay, this one was from Jack. Jack Webber sent this one.
Morning, lads. So I've just witnessed a little geese drop. I thought I'd share with you all. I was just in Costa grabbing a coffee, obviously, and this bloke's just gone up to the counter, and he said to the guy, "Oh, it's so cold outside. My hands are freezing." And he was like, "Sorry, I won't be a second. I've got cold fingers." Like, he was getting ready to pay. And the barista just comes up to him and he's just like, "Well, maybe your card's frozen." That's a good one.
Good.
A little bit of jokey there in the coffee.
Good.
Bit of a coffee joke.
Little bit of a joke with your morning drugs.
With your morning, and maybe a little joke with your coffee. I didn't request a joke with my coffee. Actually,
Yeah.
do you mind?
I said no joke.
No. I have one from Owen has sent one. I love it when Owen sends Geezedrops.
Oh yeah, he sets it. Go on.
Owen was great. So I got a message from Owen. I'm not even joking. He messaged me at 10 to 7 in the morning, and it simply said, "I have a Geezedrop, but I'm pissed. If I don't send it soon, please remind me." Sorry for shaming you like that, Owen.
Yeah.
So I messaged him Tuesday, being like, "We're recording on Thursday. I'm reminding you about your Geezedrop." And then, lo and behold, this came through. So here we go.
Up, Geezedrop.
Pub Geezedrop.
Look at those girls. They must be like 10. I'd still like to be in them.
Fucking Jesus
Anyway,
Christ.
they're in their 20s. When did we get so old?
There you go. We were asking for
Jesus
that for the children dressed
Christ.
sexy. There we go.
Jesus Christ.
They're in the pub.
Oh my God. Oh, Jesus. There you go. Well, yeah, they're dressing up sexy in the pub then.
Yeah, I guess you got to keep an eye on those sexy 10-year-olds in the pubs.
I'm not going to the pub ever again if that's what's happened.
Fucking Jesus Christ, that's insane.
Jesus Christ. No
filth,
warning.
pure fucking
No
filth.
fucking warning whatsoever.
We have one from Fran. Good old Fran. Why is a horse's penis so dirty? I don't know if she's generally asking us the question.
Oh, right. It does sound like a
No, I think
joke.
it's a geese drop. But it sounds like someone was obviously asking a geese drop question. But that is, that's...
How close has that
filthy.
person got to a horse's penis for them to make that realisation?
Yeah, well, that's also... Maybe this is how they look. They
I
come across
retaliate
looking
with
filthy.
this question.
They come across looking filthy, but they're not actually filthy.
No.
Incredible.
They hide away. I mean, it sort of goes up in the body. You'd think then.
Goes into pure filth. We have a geese drop from Tom from Band Biographies podcast.
Yes.
And Anywhere But Here podcast. God rest his soul. They'll come back at some point. They'll do a one-off. Geese drop. Right, let's hear this one. Cheers, Tom, for sending
Hey,
this.
Greg and Joe, it's Tom. Just got a geese drop for you. My Joe and I were walking down past Hammersmith Bridge a little while ago, and we're having a really nice walk out. And all of a sudden, we passed Hammersmith Bridge, and there was a woman talking to a guy on a bench who looked pretty dejected, and she's saying to him, "So what if she sucked other dick? You need to show that you're a man. Use her as a body to pump your cum in.
Jesus
That's what I'd do if I was a
Christ.
man." She continued as we continued, and it faded out. That was as much as I heard. But yeah, Hammersmith, huh?
Hammersmith, huh?
Thanks for that, Tom. I love the fact...
Belters.
Is that all of it?
Hey, Greg and Joe.
I love the fact that she was like, that's what I would do if I was a man.
Yeah. Just some.
Pop my cum into another woman.
Oh, that's just such a. It sounded like that person was trying to convince them they're a human being, and that's the words they use. And like,
Yeah.
These are words that humans use.
What words
You know
do
what you need to do?
humans
You need to pump your cum in her.
Pump your cum... Oh, my God. That's
Jesus
fucking horrible.
Christ.
That is fucking horrible. Thanks, everyone, for your geese drops. That was wonderful and joyful and joyous, and I appreciate it
Thank
very,
you.
very much.
That was a lively collection.
It was a lively collection. It's been a while since we had any kind of like list. Maybe we have. I don't know.
Any content at all, in all honesty.
Yeah, Joe sent this list over. It's recent. It's from the end of November this year, and it's one that we've kind of talked similar stories. Many people that have died in weird accidents.
Yes.
But this one is freak accidents and situations people actually managed to survive.
Yeah.
Could be interesting.
I got this.
I'll
This popped up
I'll
on my.
highlight-
This popped up on my phone, and I was like, content.
Now I've not looked through this at all. This is the first time I've looked at it.
No,
Maybe
I think I
should have
saw the
looked at it
first one,
first.
but even that was like 2 weeks ago, and I've already forgotten it. So
Well, the first one's what we'll start with then. An Oregon man put a nail gun to his own head. A dozen nails in the brain failed to kill him.
a dozen.
I love that. Yep, I love the little. There's a picture of the X-ray. It looks pretty full on. I love the script. I love the little bit that follows it here. He finally went to the hospital and complained that he had a headache. The nails had gone so far into his brain that the doctors couldn't even see them until they X-rayed his head. They had to remove the nails with a needled nose, pillars, and a drill. Oh. Why would you even just pull it to your head?
I don't know.
And like, if
And
I
long
put
enough-
a
long
nail
enough to-
gun to my head and accidentally fired half a dozen nails into my head, I'm just not going to be like, oh, I'll leave it for now.
Yeah. I was like, this.
Oh, you know what? Oh, I'm getting a bit of a headache. I wonder why.
Yeah.
I'll go to hospital and then I have to wait for them
That is
to be like,
bonkers.
oh, this X-ray is showing loads of stuff.
Yeah, so this man has 6 nails in his brain.
Oh, jeez.
But like how, like one, yeah, holding it to your head, holding it to your head long enough to shoot 6 nails into it.
Yeah. Jesus Christ. Oh my God.
That is rough.
Oh, this is an old one here. Jacob Miller got shot between the eyes. This was the Civil War, and both sides assumed he had died. But when he woke up with a brand new hole in the forehead and waddled back to the Union side, the bullet hole never really closed, and he spent the next 3 decades literally sweating bullets as pieces of the shot would occasionally make their way out of the wound.
I
heard it. I
Is
remember.
that where that phrase came from?
What
He's
phrase?
sweating bullets.
Sweating bullets, boy. I've heard about this before. I remember seeing this on some random show, probably going through the same sort of list. But I have heard about that one. That's fucked up,
That's
isn't it,
fucking
man?
mad.
I've skipped through a few. So far, a lot of them have all just been man shot in head.
Yeah.
Man shot in head. Here we go. This is
Well,
what
I mean,
like
you'd
it.
expect that. It's a lot. You don't normally survive that sort of thing.
No, it's true. It is true.
I was kind of
And,
hoping for at least one alligator attack or something like that.
Well, we might do. It's still young. The list's still young, but this one's quite interesting. You were... God, this is a name. You were Winzinaska got yanked up while paragliding. Let's see what that means. She wound up 6 miles above the ground.
Oh, so the gust of wind like took
her up,
right.
yeah. That's cruising altitude for airplanes.
Oh my
God! Finally, after an hour in a storm, pilots wouldn't fly a 747 through. She managed to land safely. Doctors say the only reason she survived was that she passed out, which put her in a less oxygen needing state. Wow, fucking hell. It's lucky she didn't fall out the fucking thing.
Yeah, man. That's fucking
God, how
mad.
fucking scary would that be? Lovely little paraglide, or as high as a plane, I passed out.
Yeah. That's the last thing you think. That's the, like, before you pass out, the last thing you
You
realise
just see
is
how high you
fucking
are, and then you're like, oh shit, I'm passing out. At least I'm passing out, so I won't.
That's fucking mad.
Scared you're just going to wake up in a free fall. Like, that is fucking mad.
6 miles.
Shannon Mallory got an unusual injury. Doctors called it an internal decapitation.
An internal decapitation?
Yeah, internal, yeah. Should we read on and find out, listeners? Come join us.
Crack on.
A car crash severed every ligament and tendon connecting her skull to her spinal cord. Her head was connected to her body only by skin and muscle tissue.
Oh my God!
She eventually recovered from the ordeal and even avoided being paralysed. That's insane. That's fucking insane.
Jesus Christ.
Because you think how, like, such a minor injury, obviously big injuries have the same result, but there are people who've just had minor injuries that have caused them to be paralysed because they've just done their back of their neck or their spine.
Mm-hmm.
The fact this person... I wish it said what year it was. It doesn't say what year it happened. But the fact this happened and literally disconnected ligaments and all ligaments and tendons from skull to spinal cord, and so the head was only stayed on by its muscle and skin, and yet wasn't paralysed and healed. That's insane. That's mental. That's fucking deep, man.
The human body, man. It's fucking phenomenal.
That is fucking deep.
That's
you got
fucking crazy.
Listen out to which ones you're going to use in artwork.
That's one of the gnarliest things.
That's fucked up, man. Maybe you could do one of us. Maybe you could do one of us if, like, our head just hanging off our back, and the other one's got a nail gun to the head. Although it might be a more interesting one.
That is true.
Let's have a look. Oh my god. Okay. Kyle Ackley's gun failed to kill an attacking leopard, so he jammed its hand down its throat. The cat, initially surprised its dinner was doing all the work for it, soon found itself suffocating, ignoring the pain of being partially eaten. Ackley kept right on pushing and saving himself and choking the beast from the inside. Ugh. That's fucked up. I mean, there's a picture here of what I think is a dead cheetah and a guy with his arm in a sling.
What the fuck?
That's fucked up, man. I just shoved my hand down this fucking cheetah's throat. I mean, you can do what you can to do what you can, right?
I mean, that's fight or flight, innit? Like,
yeah.
And he chose fight.
Oh my god.
God damn.
Why is there a picture of... No, don't understand that one. Here we go. Oh, that's just okay, someone coming up the stairs. I think there's an Indiana might be sneaking in the room in a minute. I think she just got home. It's weird because some of them are like gifts, so it doesn't. It's like,
yeah, like what is this? What does this
oh
tell me?
man. 2 planes carrying 9 skydivers collided mid-air 12,000 feet over Wisconsin. Amazingly, all 9 skydivers landed safely, as well as the 2 planes. That's terrifying.
That's mad. I think I've seen...
That
Wasn't
is
there footage
terrifying.
of something like that happening?
Yeah, there's footage playing right now next to it, yeah.
Like a big ball of flame and then all of
Yeah,
us...
yeah,
like,
it's terrible. Absolutely
It's horrific,
One
yeah.
guy's like hanging off the plane and just fucking lets go. Like,
Yeah.
That is terrifying. Oh my god. The SS Andrea Doria was the safest ship in Italy. Then the SS Stockholm hit it, killing 50 instantly. Not killed, Linda Morgan, 14, the impact propelled her out of bed of her cabin, out of the Doria entirely, and all the way onto the Stockholm's damaged bow. She landed safely behind a bulkhead and was really confused when she woke up on a different boat.
Just on a different boat.
Oh my god, this is like falling asleep in a bunk bed on one boat, and then you wake up in a different boat.
Just like, what time is it?
I can hear Indiana coming up. Maybe I couldn't. Maybe I imagined it, or she's hiding somewhere still. She's still creeping. I don't know. Maybe I imagined. I didn't hear the front door go, so I could be imagining the whole thing. Milo, the cat, he's already out, so it's definitely not him.
Ta-ta.
Wow, fucking hell, this is an interesting one. Another boat one here. Child's light toller sank with the Titanic. Then the boilers exploded, blowing him back up to the surface.
What the fuck?
He rallied 30 survivors into a capsized lifeboat, the very last lifeboat to be found. He went on to survive 2 more shipwrecks. Then in 1918, he rammed his ship into a German submarine, sinking it and earning him a medal. Wow.
That guy just loved wrecking.
Fucking
that
hell,
guy just
man.
loved being in shipwrecks, didn't
Just
he? Jesus
fucking up
Christ.
fucking boats, man.
That guy lived for it.
Gee, oh my god. I'm sorry, I keep reacting before I read them. A hippo crashed into Paul Templar's kayak. Half his body was sewn down the hippo's throat. He got out, but the hippo's tusks then impaled him 40 times. Templar struggled to the surface and was dragged ashore by another kayaker. He owes his life to the guide who managed to seal his collapsing lung with a plastic snack wrapper.
Jesus Christ.
That's mad. That's fucked up, man.
Man, you put me in that situation. I'm like, I would
don't put me in that
I'd
situation.
be pulling him out of the water and seeing the state of him and just pushing him back in again.
Yeah, off you go, mate. In you go.
Like, nah, mate, you're done for.
Yeah, you know what,
help you.
mate? I'll leave you be, actually. You've been impaled 40 times. You're probably done for. It's not even worth my time trying to save you.
Have you seen the hippo? Because it's coming straight for you.
It's lovely.
I'm out of it.
Truman Duncan fell off a moving train. It cut his body in half at the waist. It pulled him under the wheels, and he was alive and conscious as it dragged him 75 feet. Doctors don't know how he survived. Maybe the wheel's weight kept him from bleeding to death. Though not very well, since he lost half the blood in his body.
Man, how you wish you wouldn't survive, wouldn't you?
Yeah, you would. There
I'd be
probably
like,
are
God, I wish I hadn't
situations.
survived this.
There probably are situations where you don't really want to survive.
No, decapitation is definitely one of them.
Yeah, and then it just happens.
Dear Lord.
Jesus Christ, this one I'm aware of, but I'll still say it. Police have brutally killed many people, but Joseph Gutzman took 19 bullets and survived. And that doesn't count the 31 additional bullets cops fired at him, which missed. Not only did he survive the shooting, but Joseph was also still strong enough, as he described, to be combative when he was wheeled into hospital. Rajah, fucking hell, 19 times. That's fucked up, man. That is fucked up.
That's mad. That's fucking
right.
No one should survive that many. That's like fucking.
Right, we're down to the last.
Bonnie and fucking Clyde levels of like shooting.
We're down to the last 10, but they're just like clips. Driver perfectly safe. A car gets cut in half on the motorway. Fucking hell! There's literally showing me the footage. Car does get shut in half. Jesus. And the driver gets pulled out.
How does it get cut in half? What cuts it in half?
It drives down, loses its thing. Another car crashes. A lorry crashes into the side of it, and the car is bit in half. But the guy is pulled out the front windscreen fine.
Was it one of those big giant saw blade things from Golden?
No, it wasn't. No, fucking hell. This one I remember. This is terrifying. Do you remember? I remember this being on the news. It literally is just the footage of a couple stood at a train station, and the pram just rolls off the platform, falls onto the tracks, and the train instantly goes over the pram.
Oh, fuck.
But they actually managed. They watched in horror as the pushchair carrying a 6-month-old falls onto the tracks. Train goes over it. Infant was dragged along onto the train. But thanks to the stroller acting as a protective shield, the train's driver was, they managed to get it out from under the train and the baby was fine. That's insane.
Mate, I bet
that is terrifying footage.
That buggy company tried to fucking buy that footage so they could use that
they should have really, they really should have. Oh my god. Wow, okay, that one's not as interesting. A 12-year-old boy luckily escapes death while trying to meet a cute girl on the other side of the tracks. Fucking hell, he literally got hit by a train. Oh my god, the train hits him, doesn't stop, keeps going, and afterwards you see him get up and climb onto the platform. Apparently he just had a broken leg. And he hobbles towards the girl still, and it came up afterwards saying, totally worth it.
Totally worth it. I just got hit by a train for you.
I don't know if it was worth it. This is somebody hanging off the edge of a building, doing the old, "Wait, I'm not scared, I can hang off a building." Yeah. Russian daredevil. He is hanging over the edge, and it's a sheer fucking drop.
Ugh.
And fucking hell. And he lost one hand. Oh my god, he let go of one hand. Oh, he's alright. He survived. You've seen that. Well, there was that one of that guy recently. I say recently. I lose track of time. It could have been years now. There was that free runner guy who was hanging, wasn't he? And he lost his balance, and he just lets go. My god, it's terrifying. Fucking horrible.
You just see him. Yeah, I think you just see him drop, and then it's just just fades to black because that's a dead person.
I like the descriptions of this. This is good. On July the 30th, a motorcyclist slammed into the back of a BMW. An estimated 50 miles an hour. He should have suffered horrific injuries, but instead he did an awesome somersault and landed on the car like Spider-Man while it kept moving.
I have seen that video.
Yeah, I've seen that too. It's playing here.
That's superb. That is
badass,
absolutely
man.
Fantastic.
That is
shot.
Badass.
He's just he flump flips and then just sort of sits on top of it like, what the fuck just happened?
Oh, here we go. So we're down to the last three, and these ones seem to be actual stories.
Okay.
Rodney. Definitely someone in the house. Let's assume it's my family. Rodney Fox. Oh, what happened? Rodney Fox was fishing for tuna in Australia. A great white shark nearly snapped him in two. Ooh. It broke half his ribs, ripping him up so much his suit was the only thing holding his insides in.
Oh.
But what Rodney didn't realise was how much he'd been injured. So he just poked and grabbed at the shark till it moved on. He then went on to found an organisation to protect sharks. How about that?
Fair. You know what?
How about that?
That's incredibly noble of him.
Yeah.
That's fucking mad.
Yeah, you know what? That almost killed me. I want to protect them.
Yeah. I was in, to be fair, he was in their home, so...
It's true. Scientists assessed the Galerius volcano in 1993. It erupted while they were there. A blast of heat reduced one engineer to ash. Oh my god.
Fucking
Two others instantly turned to gas.
What?
Dr. Stanley Williams took a rock to the head, shattering his skull and sending bone fragments deep into his brain. But when rescue arrived, he was alive and made a full recovery.
Jesus Christ. Yeah, but how much? Like a full recovery or like...
Wait, it says full recovery.
82%, you know?
Yeah,
like...
and then watching three of your friends get blown into gas and vapour. That's fucked up.
I think it's on Netflix. Have you seen that documentary about the volcano tour?
No.
Oh my God. It was I think it was just one episode, but it was a long one. And it's all about this tour that allows you to go to a volcano and see and proper walk up to a volcano. And whilst they're there, it fucking.
My parents did one in Sicily, and it erupted the day they left, long before I was born.
This one is literally the footage of them on the basically stuck on there.
Is it called the Volcano Lovers or something like that? I think I've seen it on there.
Something like that. I think. But yeah, it's awful because obviously so many fucking people died. But it's just some of them are still now just horrifically scarred by it, and it's just fucking hell, man. It's quite a watch.
Yeah,
but
interesting. That's terrifying.
But interesting, you know what I mean?
Right, we're down to the last one here.
All right,
this one's pretty fucked up. A 2-year-old fell into freezing water. His heart stopped for an hour and 41 minutes. That's insane, right? That's brain damage, surely.
That's a long time.
The boy's body's temperature dropped to 77 degrees. Over an hour of CPR failed to resuscitate him. But then, against all probability, he came back to life. Apparently, the extreme cold preserved his brain and other organs.
Jesus.
That's crazy, isn't it? That's
science, man.
Who would try for an hour? I mean, it's a 1-year-old, so it's fucked up. I get it,
Yeah.
but still, that's like,
Yeah,
That's mad.
yeah. At what point do you sort of like make the decision to like maybe give up?
Cool,
Apparently,
mate,
an hour.
they were fucking. I don't know out of those ones, which ones fucked me up more.
I know which ones I'm drawing.
Do you? You know which ones he's
I know
drawing.
which ones I'm drawing.
He knows which ones he's drawing. He's already in there.
Yeah.
He's already fucking in there.
God damn.
I think the head ones freaked me out the most, though. Being
Yeah.
held together just by skin and muscle. That one's freaked me out a little
That is
bit.
odd.
Like,
That is, again,
that's
I mean,
maybe-
yeah, maybe I can attempt to draw that, but I'm not entirely sure.
You just got to draw. It'd be like Death Becomes Her. Just draw the head back.
Just to the side.
that could be the reference. Death Becomes Her when he hits fucking Meryl Streep. Fucking head. That'd be fucking-
Death nearly becomes her.
Death nearly becomes her.
God damn,
Definitely becomes them. Yeah, that was pretty nasty.
that was wild.
That's made me feel a bit squeamish at some points.
Yeah.
But there you go. Some horrible situations people managed to survive. I think I've had a few situations I probably shouldn't have survived. Not as
Nothing
fucked
as
up
harrowing. I
those,
think
but-
the worst one was the me going off the side of not side of a mountain, but
I was thinking about that one just then.
going
you
off the
said
side
that,
of a
yeah.
mountain on a fucking go-kart. That was that's probably the nearest death experience. I told that to Becca the other night, and I'd never told her that story. And as I was telling her, I was just like, actually, I don't know how I didn't die. I don't like all it would have taken was for the go-kart to land on top of me, but it landed
Yeah.
on my leg. Like if it landed on my
Thank
fucking
God.
head, anything, I would have just been lying in a fucking ditch on top of a mountain.
Gone.
But yeah.
Now, have you heard about this whole fucking salad gate thing with the mixed grill challenge?
I saw something. Yeah.
So, obviously, this is like man versus food, and I watch on YouTube. Me and Indiana loves it. We watch a lot of Beard Eats Food or Beard Meets
Oh
Food.
yeah, I know that guy. Yeah.
We watch a lot of those. I enjoy his videos because he's like, fucking smashes it. But it is obviously competitive eating challenges. So you go to like a pub, and this steakhouse had a challenge that was a mixed grill challenge. Let's see if it tells you what was on there. So, Dan stepped, this guy, I love this story. It's a lad Bible story, you can tell by the writing here. A bloke called Dan stepped up to the plate to take on the pub's 4,050 calorie mixed grill challenge, which will leave anyone with meat sweats. He was tasked with devouring a monster meal which boasted a 20-ounce rump steak, 12 ounce of gammon, 4 sausages, 3 chicken wings, a chicken breast, and a 6-ounce cheeseburger. 3 chicken wings doesn't sound like enough in that list, but there you go. On top of that, you also had to polish off the chunky chips, onion rings, a whole tomato, large mushrooms, 2 fried eggs, pineapple rings, and a salad.
I'd struggle with the tomato. That's the. I mean,
Yeah,
I would struggle with all of it, but like the tomato would really put me off if I had
And
to.
so it costs £50, and if you eat it all in the set time, you obviously don't pay the £50.
Yeah.
Usually you get a Harrow t-shirt. So the whole thing is that he did it, and he's kicking off, and they still charged him £50 for it, because even though he finished it. But the truth is, he didn't finish it
No.
because he didn't eat the salad.
Yeah, that's as soon as you said it, like you've got to finish everything on the plate.
Like me, he doesn't like salad,
Mm-hmm.
so he left it. So he did it in less than an hour. He managed to shovel down the mountain of meat on his plate, but he decided to skip the salad. Turns out he simply hates the stuff. But his decision to leave the greens cost him 50 quid and bragging rights. The steakhouse said, Cattleman's Steakhouse said, so close, he didn't tell us he doesn't like salad. You pay us £50 if you fail. We do swap items out if you don't like them.
Oh,
Gary King, the pub's owner, clearly has a stickler for rules. Yeah, but people are kind of turning on him. But I'm actually on side with the pub here.
yeah, fucking right.
Having watched all these videos of people doing food challenges, you can't just leave.
They clean the
bits.
plate.
You got to finish. You have to finish it. Like you have to. They make you lift your plate up. Fucking make sure it's not hidden. You're not even allowed to go to the toilet usually during them in case you're like smuggling food away.
Yeah.
Like there's reasons. They're quite strict. And like he skipped the salad, and people are like, "Oh, fucking joke." And people are kind of. I was reading through the comments. A lot of people were on side with the steakhouse.
Yeah.
The people defending him, like, oh, it's a joke, it's only a bit of salad, I can't believe it. I was like, he ate all that and left the salad. That's the whole fucking point.
Yeah.
It's like literally not running the last fucking, 100 meters of a marathon.
Yeah.
Oh no, I've done it. I can't.
Yeah,
I've done like the
no,
last
I
100
pretty
meters.
much,
Just put me down.
Just give me a medal.
I'm done.
Just give him a
No,
medal.
you didn't finish it. You didn't finish it.
Yeah.
End of story. You did not finish it.
That's an excellent,
It's the fucking
excellent
rules.
analogy. That is an excellent analogy.
Don't fucking call out the owner. Oh, the owner's a stickler for the rules.
Yeah.
Well, his fucking rules.
That's it.
It said that.
Yeah, the rules didn't say oh, but don't worry about the salad. Like it's like finish.
Yeah,
everything.
yeah, exactly. You can skip the
If you
salad
didn't
if you like.
if it wasn't necessary to be eaten, it wouldn't be on that fucking plate. It's not just
Exactly.
like there's no point in garnishing a fucking all you can eat challenge, is there? Like if it's there, it's got to be eaten. It's not just like for decoration.
Oh yeah, so he got charged for it. But that's what happens, you stick to. I'm with the guy.
Yeah, I'm
not with the guy. I'm
Yeah.
with the owner. I'm with the restaurant.
I say that the guy should go back and redo the challenge, but ask to opt to switch out the salad. It's like the least.
Yeah.
I mean, the problem with that is that like the salad there is the least like filling thing.
So he had to fork out £50 himself. Steakhouse owner Gary King is happy to defend the team's decision by simply saying the challenge is to eat everything. Fair enough.
Done.
Fair enough.
Eat everything. Oh, but don't worry about
I don't know. A bit of controversy here.
salad. Okay.
But the most recent breakdown of the challenge, this is right at the bottom. I've scrolled right the way through this article to see this bit here. But the most recent breakdown of the challenge shared by the restaurant doesn't actually mention salad. Oh dear.
Okay. Interesting.
Oh,
Okay.
bit of a twist there. Bit of a twist.
Okay.
Bit of a twist there, which I've somehow managed to fucking close the fucking article.
But
like
does that mean that they've got rid of the salad of that?
I don't think so. Let's scroll to the bottom here. So oh, here we go. Right. So King wanted to sort salad gate out once and for all, and that Dan had left the steakhouse happy despite on the defeat first attempt. Dan could polish everything on the salad in the first go. I'm sure he could rise to the challenge. So does that mean he came back? Annoyingly, this keeps updating and skipping it back to the top of the fucking menu again. It's really fucking annoying.
I don't think there's any reason why you can't go back. Unless they, I mean,
No,
if it turns,
you can go back.
Yeah.
You can 100%.
I'd just say go back and just switch out the salad for something else, pineapple or whatever it fucking was on there,
Yeah,
and the tomato. Get rid of the tomato as well, actually.
Why you have an hour to tackle the entire plate? One impressive champion scoffed the lot in 15 minutes 42 seconds.
What?
That's fucked up, man. That's crazy.
That's awful.
That's insane.
That's not even eating for fun. That's just like, you've got to enjoy it. Like, that doesn't sound fun at all.
So there was a new guy who smashed it. Steakhouse owner announces new champion as man smashes the mixed grill challenge days after salad bloke misses out. Salad bloke.
Salad bloke.
Is that what it is? Salad bloke.
That fucking salad over there. Fucking salad.
So he wins £50. Oh, amazing. He wins £50. Well, I suppose you just don't pay, so I don't really get £50. So this guy, Brian beat the mixed grill with 11 minutes and 49 seconds to go, so he didn't just run for an hour.
That's all right. Yeah, that makes sense.
Days after the other guy tried it and didn't eat the salad. I like the idea of doing those challenges, and when I watch Beard Adam do the beard meets food, I do think to myself like, oh, like I wonder if I could do that. Like, and I think to myself, if I got really stoned,
yeah.
Could I do it? Could I do that? But you know what? The other night I got home and I ordered the pizza, and I ordered it from some Mickey's was closed, so I ended up ordering it from a different place called like Italoni's or something.
That's a fun. Did they not think about that fucking title?
And it arrived and it was massive. It was so big, this pizza. I wasn't prepared for how big it was. It came with some quite nice garlic bread and some nice mozzarella. The mozzarella sticks were free thrown in. And I got like a meat one. It wasn't overpowering. It was alright. It wasn't great. Like, it was alright. It actually tasted better the next day. I ate it all the next day. But the point is, the night I got it, I couldn't finish it. And if I get a Mickey's pizza of Mickey's, I finish it all the time. There's never any left over for the next day. This time there was easily just over half left.
Oh damn, that's
because I just got really full, and I wasn't even that hungry. To be fair, I've not been eating great at the moment. I am pretty skinny.
Yeah.
So my appetite isn't as big. So I did struggle a bit. But then I was eating this pizza and I was like, oh, I'm so full after like 3 slices. And I was like, maybe I couldn't do a food challenge. Maybe I couldn't. Maybe I'm just kidding myself
right
I
now.
could do one. Maybe I'm just kidding myself I could do one of these. I'd like to try one day without the pressure. Like in my own time.
I don't like the whole timed shit.
I like it if I'm watching someone do it. Adds a bit of tension to it, you know?
Yeah, I always want to just like. I'd rather just do it like.
But I don't want to do it that way.
Yeah, don't fucking sit me on like a middle table in front of everyone. Just let me just like. I'll sit there. I'd rather just like.
Oh.
I've ordered this because I just want to eat it and not just for like the glory of some fucking.
When I watch Beard Eats Food do these challenges and he's in a restaurant and he sets himself up in a corner and usually he's like rolling up fucking food and uses his hands all the time, so obviously he's a professional eater, he's trying to do it at the time. And he's constantly just apologising to everyone else in the restaurant.
Yeah,
it's just
disgusting. You don't want to see that, man. Like you don't want to see that.
People get he always makes a point of saying it and it upsets people. It winds Lizzie up. Is that people complain about his glass of water?
Yeah.
Because after a while there's backwash and it's just disgusting.
Yeah.
And you look at it and you're so distracted by his murky ass glass of water that sometimes he ends up being like hiding it off camera. You can tell when he's struggling a bit because he orders a Diet Pepsi or Diet Coke.
Yeah, it's
Apparently
crazy.
it
Yeah,
helps.
there's all sorts of tactics like that, isn't there?
Yeah, and then at the end, he will still always order a slice of cheesecake. It's always great when he finishes a massive challenge. He's like, "You have the dessert menu," and they think he's joking, and he's like, "No, I'll have some cheesecake."
No, I'm doing this.
I'm going to have some cheesecake. What the fuck are you talking about? One more quick little story here before we wrap things up. Rap melody. This one was recent, end of November. And I think it was pretty funny. Thought it was something to quickly, a nice little light one to end on. Disneyland. It's a small world boat ride. You know, I only know that really from like TV shows and cartoons and stuff.
I'm gonna fucking say.
It's a small world after
This
all.
overtook fucking Reddit. Like the day,
Oh, did it?
Yeah, or everywhere. Everywhere was fucking had this video.
So Disneyland,
Public freak out.
It's a small
Next
world
fucking
boat
level,
ride.
like, mate.
Well, because Disney will try to pride themselves on like not having anything like this happen, right?
Yeah,
but they
pretty
try
much.
and hide like anything. If someone's arguing or there's an issue or someone like kids upset, they always try and intercept it so other people don't see.
Yeah.
You know, it's maybe the happiest place on earth, right? Disneyland, It's a Small World boat ride, was the world of laughter before it was a world of figurative tears after a park guest at the California resort stripped naked outside the classic attraction over the weekend. As seen in several videos and photos that circulated Sunday online, confirmed to Entertainment Weekly by 27-year-old attendee Megan Karama, that's boring, was on the ride at the time of the incident. The unidentified Disneyland guest climbed through several of the attraction's interior show scenes, ran through the ride's water canals, and was reportedly apprehended by authorities after jumping into the exterior of the ride. Why? Completely naked.
Yeah, like you're gonna be in prison for quite some time.
So this oh yeah, there he is. I've just seen the video of the guy. Literally, oh my god, he's literally. Oh, he's not naked here. He's got shorts.
Nah,
he's got pants on here.
Yeah, he does proceed.
Oh no,
there it goes.
Here they come. There they go.
Look at his little willy.
There
He got a
they
little
go.
willy.
A little willy. So he started climbing different parts of the ride. My god! So this guy literally just stripped off and started running through and climbing through this fucking Disney ride.
I mean, it looks like, I feel like it's drug induced. You know what I mean? Like, I feel like.
Oh, it looks like it. It looks like he didn't knew where he. Fucking hell! Fucking the way the Americans.
Just man.
It looks like he just didn't look like he knew where he was. I read that wrong. He looked worried. My friends and I had seen him, and it looked like he was going to jump on us. The cast member got him to sit down for a minute, and after that he continued walking in the opposite direction behind us. He then got onto a different part of the ride. He ended up walking into the water and started drinking the water, and then ran off towards the entrance of the ride. That's like fucking that itchy and scratchy, right? Where fucking
Lisa
fucking,
drinks it. I think
or
she's
whatever
one of the
road it
lizard
was. Oh no, it's Duff Gardens, isn't it? Duff Gardens.
Ooh.
The subsequent clip appears to show the nude guest being carried away from the scene by a group of police officers and Disney staff members. "Stop! You're going to get hurt!" someone screams at the guest.
It's so
that's hilarious.
fucking mad. He's just like
In
this really
October-
like gangly little fucking person. Like,
in October, another Disney guest landed in hot water, and literal water, after jumping from a footbridge into the World Showcase Lagoon. That's boring. It's not as exciting, is it?
No.
That's not exciting. This guy was running around naked from the sounds of it off his fucking tits.
I wonder how many people have died at a Disneyland.
Oh, I've watched a few videos about people that have died in theme parks. Pretty fucking horrible, some of them.
Yeah.
Especially capsized water rides, getting stuck in cogs, the drop one going down, taking that woman's foot off. There's some pretty fucking nasty ones. There is a Disney one I can remember, and I can't remember what ride it was. It was something similar. It was an easy ride, like always like a show, but like the stage like turns around.
Oh,
and
yeah,
it caught and crushed a cast member like slowly as well, man.
Yeah.
And they couldn't get her out and like crushed her to death.
Jesus Christ.
I haven't watched it yet because I remember it happening, but a video keeps popping because I watch those videos. There's like a really famous one in an Australian theme park, and there's a Batman ride as well. Really fucked up, like deaths on theme parks theme parks. But I completely lost track of what I was about to fucking say. Then I interrupted myself and lost track of what I was actually going to fucking say then. Oh yeah, I keep getting recommended. I haven't watched it yet, but it's about when there was that fire in that ghost house, that ghost maze.
Watch that.
It's
fucking
train.
good, mate. Watch it. The one in on Kirribilli Island on Australia.
It's a YouTube video. It pops up. Yeah.
When we went to Australia for my
But
sister's...
by the way, it had like 8 kids dying, right?
Yeah, it was
fucked up.
It was in the in Sydney, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. So we when we went for my sister's wedding, we stayed underneath that fucking fair.
Wow.
Like not when it happened and shit. It's like
Yeah,
it happened
yeah,
in the
yeah,
70s
sure.
or 80s or whatever. But it was right underneath us. They still have the big fucking. There's a big like mouth that you go through like to go into the fair and stuff. But yeah, I didn't know anything of that, and I was just like, what the fuck? When did this happen? Like,
yeah, that's
mad.
crazy.
You will have to excuse me. I'm about to piss my pants. So
Yes, please do.
Yeah, good
please
stuff.
do.
Thank you.
Don't piss your pants.
I'll
But
just
do go.
stand here and do it.
Joe's just gone for a little quick wee there, so I will let him do that. Yeah, someone's definitely in my house. I think Lizzie and Indiana are home because I'm hearing a lot of rustling and noise moving around. But that covers Saladgate, that covers Naked in Disney, and that covers freak accidents and situations people survive. We haven't got a Wankety Wank this time, but we'll probably do one for the next episode because I really enjoyed doing Wankety Wank last time. Hope you guys enjoyed it. And I'm trying to think of other segments we haven't done for a while. I'm sure there's a few we can rustle together. What's interesting now is usually when I have my other mic set up, I can usually hear Joe walk out, and then I can hear him usually urinating, flush a chain, wash his hands, come back. But it's all deadly silent at the moment. I'm not even questioning if he's even gone for a piss. He could just be standing off camera. Here he comes. He's returned now. Everyone fix up. Act normal. There he is. Headphones back on. He's back and he's done his mission. He's ready to go.
Oh god, that was better.
He feels better.
That was a lot.
He feels a lot, and he feels a lot better.
Record-breaking
Before we
piss.
wrap up, anything you've been watching / listening to of late to finish up?
Yeah, there was actually. What was it? There's I gave the War of the Worlds TV show. I got quite into that.
Which one? There's quite a few, right?
The one with
the English one or the American
the
one?
one with Gabriel Byrne.
Oh,
I've been doing
right,
a lot
okay.
of Gabriel Byrne impressions whilst watching it as well. I watched I've watched like 2 seasons of that, and then we started the 3rd season, and I was just like, this is the most unnecessary fucking season ever.
Yeah.
Like,
Okay.
so not needed. But yeah, it's good. It is good. I've still got a
Wonderful.
little bit of that to watch. We started watching. Actually, there's a new episode of it out this week. It was called Death at the End of the World.
Oh yeah, I've seen that pop
On,
up. Yeah,
It's good, man. It's really, really good. Again, like a bit of a slow burner, but like
Yeah.
it is actually pretty enjoyable. So probably going to watch the newest episode of that when it's which they come out on like every Tuesday.
Okay,
so that's
ready to go.
That's pretty good. Well, tis the season of Spotify Wrapped, Greg. So,
Of course it is. Yeah.
in all honesty, I've just been listening to my apparently most listened to songs, which is
Yeah, mine was skewed by Indiana, but
unbelievable.
but unsurprisingly, mine was the usual Gunship. Sleep Token was obviously in there.
Yeah,
like
I got Sleep Token. I had,
apparently my most played song of the year, apart from Dark Side by Blink-182, which is Indiana, was Granite by Sleep Token.
I think it was in my top 5. Every time I die got the number one spot for me because
excellent.
Spent the year apparently mourning them breaking up.
Did you get what was your like? Do you remember what your overall minutes listened for the year was?
Only about 7,000, 7,500.
Mine was 32,000 minutes.
Really?
I played at work as well.
Guess,
so
yeah,
every
yeah,
time
yeah.
I'm at work in the stockroom, I have music playing on my phone. I have it in the car. It was literally 31,900, something like that.
Jesus.
Which is mad.
Yeah.
I've been thinking I have it on all the time. But I literally get up. I have music playing from the Echo while I'm getting ready, getting dressed, getting showered in the car, get to work, playing up my phone. But I was like, fucking, that's crazy.
I had a lot of Jest. Jest came up on as
really
like second in my list, I think. It was quite. Yeah, hang on, I'm going to see if I can find it. Because
I couldn't. Mine was like faffing around with it.
Of course, everyone cares. I mean,
everyone cares. Everyone cares about their raps.
Everyone cares. I had my top 5 artists were Every Time I Die, Jest, a guy called Nux, like Knuckles, but like Nux.
Sonic and Knuckles.
Yeah. Kendrick Lamar, and then Sleep Token.
Oh, very nice. Yeah.
I was surprised by some of those.
Were you?
Just yeah.
You sounded surprised by Jest.
I was, yeah, but a good surprise. The others, I was just like, oh, that's disappointing.
Where can I find my Wrapped? Is it on there? Oh no. Oh, there you go. Want even more Wrapped?
Even more Wrapped. And yes, I was my minutes were 7,507.
Okay, so mine was I played 1,651 songs in 2023. Yeah, I get it. Dark Side, I understand. Time is a constant. You listen to 30. So I listened to 31,982 minutes of music through Spotify.
Well played, sir.
I listened to 797 different artists.
Damn.
Yeah, I get it. It's all Blink-182. Sleep Token pretty much ruling it, and then you can see when the albums came out and when I found them.
yeah.
The way they play. My top artists were it is surprising actually. So Blink-182 number 1, mostly down to Indiana.
Mm-hmm.
Sleep Token number 2, Gunship number 3, a band called Trophy Eyes number 4.
Okay.
And Boy with Uke number 5, which also surprised. I know I've talked about him recently as if it was as if I'd only just started listening, but I have been listening to him for a little while. But yeah, he was number 5. So my top 5 I was surprised by Trophy Eyes because I only listened to the same 2 songs on the playlist, but obviously it's enough to get them up there.
I think mine was the same with
a Weekly Planet podcast. I've listened to 701 minutes of it. I do recommend that podcast. They're the same guys that do the Caravan of Garbage videos on YouTube.
Oh, okay.
And Weekly Planet is like it talk about movie news and stuff, but they're just I said it when I mentioned them before, and it just their chemistry as hosts just is fucking amazing. Like it's really well done. It's very good. It's very funny. I find it very humorous. If you were looking for an entry level to get into, I would go on YouTube. It's Mr. Sunday Movies, and I would strongly recommend starting with the Spider-Man 2 Caravan of Garbage, the Tobey Maguire Spider-Man 2.
Oh, okay.
Because it's just fucking hilarious, man. The way they talk about it is just so fucking fun. It really, I was literally crying with laughter watching it. It was really funny.
That sounds good.
Saying that, last night I watched Auntie Donna's like Christmas special podcast they did.
Oh, yeah,
and it's just them sat around a table talking. Literally not even that long. It's like 35 minutes. But they do not break this character of just sounding like old men. Oh my god! I was fucking crying. They kept going on about people having kids with mobile phones. Oh, it's all these mobile phones now, isn't it? And occasionally, and he knew it, and they keep breaking as well. But occasionally, one of them would mention, "Oh, it was about a decade ago. I was in a restaurant." As soon as you mention restaurant, the other two are like, "What did you have? What did you have?" And it keeps coming. It just keeps coming up. It's so fucking funny, really funny. I was in I laughed quite a lot at it.
I like the one I always love is from their live show where they talk about there's no happier person than the man who is leaving work and won't be back until the new year.
Oh yeah,
and they're just see you next year, and he's just like, Johnson, do I have to make an HR issue with this one or
you said it, see you next year. He's done it, leaving the office.
And then but it's the face he does when he says like, yeah, see you next year.
See you next year. I can't remember if I've watched it. The only other shows I've watched is I've been watching on Apple. I've been watching the Monarch show, which is like the Godzilla universe show.
Oh, yeah.
Like, it's actually pretty good. Kurt Russell and his son play the same character, but like years apart. So it's good. I've only seen 4 episodes, and it's when I watch these films, I always find the human characters really fucking annoying, but they've got it right in this show. It's actually quite engaging, and and the effects are fucking amazing, man. Every episode, a fucking massive creature shows up for a fight and a battle, and I'm all about that. And obviously, being a geek, I haven't watched Doctor Who in fucking years. Pretty much just David Tennant left, so I like David Tennant. He's obviously returned for 3 special episodes. I've watched the 2 that have aired so far. I know it makes no sense. Why is the Doctor turned back into David Tennant? That's part of the story. But he's only come out 3 episodes, and the second one was really fucked up. Really fucked up. Almost like Event Horizon vibes to it. It was fucking weird. Oh, wow,
okay.
Yeah, really dark and really bizarre. But yeah, looking forward to the last episode, and then David Tennant will regenerate again, and then I'll stop caring and go back to my life.
Fair. I do. Me and Becca the other night we did watch. We watched Volcano.
Brilliant.
Fucking mate, still stands up. Still
Brilliant.
a great fucking movie.
Yeah. I love the making of that, where it's just like hot glue. Not hot glue, it's like dyed glue. It moves slowly, the lava there to use glue, and it's so cool.
So we watched that, and then we started watching Starship Troopers as well, which we hadn't seen. Okay. I was just like, it was just like, oh, Starship Troopers, and I was like, I could watch Starship Troopers.
What was her name again? Annette Hashi or something from Volcano? She died, right? She died, didn't she? Not long ago.
Yeah, something.
She's the love interest in it, isn't she?
She is. Yeah, she's the.
For Tommy Lee Jones, she's like 40 years older than her.
No, it's not. Oh, hang on. Was it? Oh, the girl. Yeah, she played the daughter. Was it?
She also played the love interest of Harrison Ford, right? In that 6 Days, 7 Nights Volcano movie. Volcano. I don't want the Wikipedia. Fuck off. Volcano cast. Who played the Volcano? Yeah, and Hesh, Dr. Amy Barnes, she plays. But yeah, she died, right? Didn't she? She I love it. One of the most asked questions about this film is on Google: is Volcano in 1997 a true story?
Dumbass. Fucking dumbass. The thing I enjoyed was right at the
end. She died 11th of August 2022, right? There was that video of her car flying past that fucking house, right?
Yeah, that is right. Yeah, she died in a horrific car accident. Yeah.
Yeah. She was fucked up and driving. Yeah.
There was. I liked at the end of Volcano is it Randy Newman who does the Toy Story you got it, Fred?
Yeah.
One of his songs just starts playing and that's the end of the film.
That is weird.
But it's still good. And Starship Troopers, I mean, come on, who doesn't like Starship Troopers? But as you said, we both me and Becca are both just saying how Denise Richards is just bullshit acting in that. She's like a
oh yeah,
she is just dead. She is dead inside and out in that fucking movie.
It was an anniversary, right, for Starship Troopers recently. I feel
that was 97, was it?
It recently celebrated some sort of anniversary, 25th anniversary, perhaps.
We did talk We did talk about who would you cast.
Yeah, last year it was the 25th anniversary.
Oh, okay. We did talk about who would you recast in a remake of it, but I couldn't think of any young 20-something actors. I just couldn't fucking think of any. It
would blatantly be without. This isn't preference. This is just what I think it would be.
Yeah.
I think lead would be fucking Chris Pratt.
Oh no, because it's now they've got to be too old, far too old.
Oh, maybe you're right. Actually, he's
far too old. It's you've got to be early 20s. They probably chuck Zendaya in there for some fucking reason.
Yeah, unnecessarily so. Yeah, get her in there. Yeah, okay, good. Maybe that'll be one to think about for next episode. We'll ask Ed that question. Ed would be
he'll be like, what are you talking about?
Ed would be like, that's blasphemy. You just use the same actors. This is the best acting in the world. Why would
you remake it? I don't understand.
Why would you question it? Yeah, first of all, that would be his first thing. Why would you remake it?
Why are you remaking such a classic film?
Yeah, what the fuck are you doing?
Yeah.
I said brings it into the episode. It's been quite a solid one. That was good fun. I enjoyed that as always. Good fun. Good japes.
Good
fucking around.
Good jiggery.
Yeah, everyone again, thanks for listening. We'll be back soon. And I guess I've been Greg fucking head hanging by fucking skin and muscle arms.
All right, fair enough. Well, I've been, I don't know, Joe, I guess 6 nails in the Ed Jackson.
Oh, that'll do it.
That'll do.
Bye.